Hey everybody, fade to black, fade the music out. Bill Caskey here every day, 8:30 live. You might be intrigued by my intriguing title. You spoke, I heard, and this will be the last live video session. And the reason is I'm not going anywhere. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. Sometimes you just have to let the market speak for you, and the market has spoken. And the market says, we don't really want you live in the morning for 15, 20 minutes. We like our doses of this content throughout the day, short 2 to 3 minute videos. So that's what we're going to be doing. I just wanted to do this one last time. Our live attendance has been 1, 2, 3 people on YouTube, a few on LinkedIn. It's very small. The back end is higher. Obviously, we get hundreds, if not thousands, of views throughout the subsequent week after the videos created. So I don't know why there's no reason to do live anymore. And I'm a little disappointed with the LinkedIn algorithm. It feels to me like, if somebody's going to go to the trouble of going live every day or on a periodic basis, there needs to be a little bit more algorithmic help there. But there is no algorithmic help probably on any platform, especially LinkedIn. So I'm a little disappointed in that. But we're going to still be shooting our videos and using those too. So quick thing before I'm going to teach something today too. So for those of you on, don't go away. We got our $1 Million Seller Challenge coming up. If you have not been on this before, we do it every month. It's awesome. May 13th is the next one. So you have some time. We only take 50 to 75. That's usually where we cap it out. Eventually we'll take more. There's a small tuition to it. It's inconsequential to the value you get. So if you are a salesperson, a business owner, a VP of sales, and you want to send your people or you through something that's extremely valuable, it's 5 days, 1 hour a day. Okay, enough pitching on that. When we teach this $1 Million Seller Challenge, the whole idea of it is that I want you to grow your income. I want you to make more money. Now, I want you to deliver more value. I want you to not steal or thieve from your prospects. I want you to actually go out and earn the money, but I want you to earn more of it. And so, unfortunately, we have been locked in the West to it, really all over the world, to a time for money theory. A time for money. It's almost like a hostage situation in a way. And when we go to an attorney, the attorney typically charges a fee per hour. We go to a consultant, it's fee per hour. I've had people reach out to me. I've got somebody right now who has proposed to me an engagement, and it's always hours for dollars. I charge this amount per hour, and this is what I think it's going to take you. I'm not opposed to that. However, if you're in sales or in marketing, you must disconnect your beliefs from this hour to dollar mentality. Because today, it doesn't have to be that way. And I think that's the biggest thing, is dislodging that old thinking that, if I'm doing 100 grand a year, let's just say I'm earning 100 grand a year, and I want to get to $500,000 a year. If I look at my business the way it is and say, well, if I'm going to get to 5 times my income, I'm going to have to work 5 times harder or put in a lot more hours. See, we immediately go to hours. Well, how many hours is that going to take? I'm working 8 hours a day now. It take 14 hours a day to get to 500 grand. And of course it's not, but you've got to think about it differently. You've got to think about the idea that you can reach a lot more people digitally than you can personally. That's one way to disconnect from the hours per dollar or the time per dollar mentality. So in order to heighten your income, really improve your income, you're going to have to get out of this dollars per hour thing. You just got to get out of it. And you almost have to get out of the results per hour. So here's an example. Let's say you have a region that you oversee, territory, region. Let's say it's the state of Oklahoma. And you have the state of Oklahoma, and you have, let's say, 1,000 doctors. Let's say you call on doctors. All right. So you're earning right now 100 grand a year based on what you sell. Well, it doesn't matter what you sell. So you want to get to $500,000. You might say, well, I can open up offices in all of these cities. I can hire sales reps to do this. I can just go out of town more. So when I go to, Norman, I don't know, Norman, Oklahoma, no idea if Norman's even in Oklahoma. I think it is. Isn't that where Oklahoma OU is? Anyway, I go there and I spend a little bit more. I spend 3 days instead of 1 day. And then I go to the next one. I spend 2 days instead of 1 day. But that's all time for money. That's all time for money stuff. Or what you could do is create something digital that reaches those people on a weekly basis, make offers to them for letting them know you have something of value to them, and they book calls with you. And now you've got calls that you have booked, maybe not even going to Norman or Oklahoma City, or what's another city in Oklahoma? This is shows my, why'd I pick Oklahoma? Of all the states in the union that I don't know cities, Oklahoma is number one. So some of you in the comments will say, yeah, come on, Bill. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I remember the play Oklahoma, and now the musical, and now I'm thinking, was there any other city in that play? But I am not going to sing it. But you have to divorce yourself from that. You have to disconnect from that time for money. So maybe you do a digital show. Maybe you do something where you offer something for free or for paid, or maybe you do a class for your 1,000 dentists or doctors or oncologists where you invite them to take part in a $1,000 master class or a $500 master class or something where you're bringing value to them and they're paying you for that value, and you're not having to travel all over the state of Oklahoma to cities unannounced and unknown. So you've got to get out of this dollars per hour thing. And it's hard because some of you are in digital media, some of you are in consulting, and it's easy to go back there. So somebody says to me, how much are you going to charge to come in and work with my sales team? And I say, okay, it's X number of dollars a month. How did I get there? Because I figured, well, what do I need per hour? And how many hours is this going to take? And how many hours of one-on-one are they going to use? If there's 10 salespeople and I'm offering them all, chances are only 3 or 4, which is typically are going to take it. So then I come down, well, it's going to take me 10 hours and at $500 an hour, $1,000 an hour, whatever it's going to be. But it's easy to drop into that. I just want you to think of, when you're setting your goals for the next 12 months, and we do this in the $1 Million Seller. If you haven't done this exercise, you got to get into this, because it's a great way to put a vision, put a massive goal out there, and then decide how you're going to get there without the dollar per hour or hours per dollar thing. And when you can disconnect from that, great things are possible. And you start to get inspired, because it's not about effort and hard work. That's a problem with goal setting to me. Is goal setting is all about setting the goal from the frame of mind that we're in when we did or didn't meet last year's goal. And so we set goals incrementally because of this dollar per hour thing. So once you disconnect your time from your money or from your results, I think it allows a way of thinking about this that's much better. So as I said at the beginning, I hope this serves you today. We're going to be discontinuing our lives. We'll probably still do the lives on Friday because I do a leadership live, probably to continue that. And maybe throughout the week, we might go back to live. But for the time being, we're going to do videos every day-ish, but it'll be short bits. It'll be 3 to 5 minute bits, couple minute bits. It won't be 15 to 20, because the market has spoken, and I listen. I listen to the marketplace. I'm not concerned. I'm not upset. I appreciate those of you who join me on this live journey, and hopefully you got value out of it, and you'll see the videos, and they'll get a lot more views, and I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Let me know. Leave me a note if you have a thought or a comment, or know how to hack the algorithm. That would be a great comment. All right. See you guys. Have a great day. Leave me a note.